Hey guys, welcome back to Sip and Dip with Chelsea. During today's video, I am showing y'all a new to me company. This is Color My World Dips. She has also sponsored today's video, so thank you so much for investing in my channel. When I tell y'all, this was such an experience from beginning to end, from opening up this beautiful box all the way to doing my manicure. The branding is just so cohesive and really detailed. I thought this little globe ball was just too cute. You can see it's got her name written on it. The starter kits that she sells on Etsy also include that ball. She also sent me over this little pen, which you can never have enough pens, and swatch sticks. So let's open up the rest of this box. I don't think I have ever seen liquids come in their own little branded travel bag, and I thought that was just so unique. An extra little touch that just goes to show she goes above and beyond for quality, and the bottles are such a very nice heavy duty quality. Again, you're gonna hear me say a million times about quality. What I also love is that she has the instructions on the back of the bottles. That is one of my favorite things to see because it's so helpful when you're in the middle of doing a manicure to just look at the bottle to see what you need to do next, how long the dry time, and all of those small details. It is a 5-step liquid system, so that means she includes prep all the way to a brush saver. So the dip powders came packaged nicely and securely as well. You can see her little sticker on top. So let's open this up. Inside was Spring Fling and Cancun. These are just two of the many beautiful shades that she just launched. They scream spring and summer. This glitter might be one of my absolute now new top 5 faves because it just pairs so perfectly with all of these. Look at how cohesive this collection is. These are just a few, again, of the colors that she just launched, and the way that they all pair so perfectly together. Here is a better look at that glitter. I am swooning. So I've got my step 2, which is the base coat, and I'm gonna start with Fiji. So I've got my hand resting on the desk, my thumb pointed slightly down, and I'm gonna do a full coat coverage of the base liquid, making sure I do not get this product on my skin and making sure I get all the way over to those sidewall areas. Once I'm happy with the coverage, then I dip into the powder and I follow those same steps for my pointer finger. So while that dries, I'm going to move on to doing the yellow, which is Cabo. So here's how I can tell that this is a slow drying base liquid. Do you see how my nail still looks a little bit wet? All I have to do is re-dip back into the powder so it can absorb into that base liquid. But I love slow drying bases because it's great for beginners and it makes doing designs so much easier, which is why I decided to do an ombre for this manicure. So once they're dry, I'm gonna dust off that green and go in for my second layer. So I want to share something on my heart about sponsored videos. The reason I am always so grateful for sponsorships is because this is how I can continue creating content for you guys and doing what I love. They are investing in my channel, and I think it's worth mentioning that when you see a company investing in a creator, how amazing that should look, even from a consumer standpoint. The fact that they want to put money into a creator is kind of like also supporting a small business, which is what this video is all about. My opinions are my own. I did not have to show you guys that packaging. When I opened up that box, the first thing I went and did was message this business owner, who is Amber, and told her how blown away I was with her products and the packaging. Even something so small, look at the rim of this jar. It is like double thick. I have never seen a jar as thick as this one. And it's just those little things that you can truly tell the quality is just unmatched. I was absolutely blown away, and I have tried so many products, and I think that says a lot about a company, that it left me totally speechless. So now I'm gonna do my middle finger, which is gonna be the full glitter nail. And I like to pour over that first layer so that it leaves it more thin and natural looking. I'm really not wanting a ton of those chunky pieces. Then I just tap it down, making sure nothing is standing up. And that is how easy that glitter was to use. The depth of this glitter is so beautiful because it does have that clear base. So I'm gonna lay my nail flat for this second layer so that I can get some more of those chunky glitter pieces, and then just tap it down. So now with my toothpick, I just remove any pieces that are hanging off the sides, pressing things down, fine tuning it. You can see I have two pieces on top of each other, so I like to remove those, just making sure I don't have any straggler pieces on those edges. I'll be using my fluffy Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna start on the yellow nail first, going in from that sidewall corner area and slowly working my way all the way to the center of my nail. So I'm gonna start here in this corner and roll my finger until I get to the middle. So I do a full layer on my entire nail of my base liquid and then dip my brush into the powder and lay my nail on the side. That way I have better control over the powder and not let gravity pull it over. So I start by tapping over in the corner and slowly rotating my finger, pivoting it so that I can make my way to the center of my nail. So because this is a slow drying base liquid, like I mentioned, it made doing this ombre such a breeze. I had plenty of time to clean up, plenty of time to add the clear dip powder. This is not sped up. This is exactly how slow I went, and I didn't have to worry at all about the liquid drying too fast. So with a toothpick, I'm just gonna rearrange some of these pieces that went a little bit too far over and then dip my brush, a different brush, into some clear dip powder that I've poured into a cupcake liner. This gives my nail an all over even look so that one side isn't more raised or thicker with that glitter side. Now I'm just gently tapping everything down, making sure I don't have any glitter pieces sticking up. So I'm going to follow these same steps for my pointer finger, applying a full layer of the base liquid and getting started on my ombre. So I am all done and I'm going to go clear encapsulate off camera. All of my nails have a layer of clear on them, so this is activator. We're going to use our step 3 and apply a very generous layer of activator to all of the nails. Then we wait 2 minutes to file, shape, and buff. So she also included this little toolkit for me. It's got a nail file, an adorable little buffing block, a wooden stick. So I'm gonna start with the 180 grit side, get my free edge shape back going around that free edge area. And then I like to use it across the entire top surface of my nail to make sure I have a nice, smooth, even surface. I cut down on the bulk around my sidewall areas, and then I smooth everything out with the buffing block. I almost didn't even want to use it because it is so dang cute, but I love this. I don't think I've ever really used a tiny buffing block, but the way it fit into my cuticle area and getting into those corners, it also kind of bends with the nail shape, which made it super easy and fast. So I did all of the rest of my nails off camera because I don't want to make y'all sit through all of that filing and shaping, but I am overall, as you can tell, blown away. So we're gonna do another layer of activator to all of our nails and then let that dry before we do top coat. Once they're dry, I use a dry napkin to rub it across the entire top surface of the nail and around my skin to make sure I don't have any leftover activator residue. Now with my step 4, which is top coat, I'm gonna apply just 3 quick strokes on the nail and then do that for all of the nails before going in for my second layer. I was thoroughly impressed with the top coat shine. That's another one of my sticklers when I'm trying out dip powder liquids. And overall, this had such a high gel top coat type of shine. It wasn't too thick. It was just right. It was very easy to use. My liquids did not contaminate because that's another thing that can be so frustrating. Overall, I would definitely suggest trying out these liquids. I love that she also includes a primer in her liquid set because you definitely want to make sure you have a dehydrator. As you could probably tell, I am blown away, speechless. I truly feel that purchasing from this company will feel like an experience, and that's not something I take lightly. I think that her branding was just so on point. Everything was so cohesive. The details and the thought that she puts into her products honestly left me blown away. And I was grateful that she even let me try out her products because I enjoyed it that much. The quality is just there. And I mean that. I wholeheartedly mean that. I am so excited that I got to try out this collection. It was so cohesive that you could truly pair any of these colors together. I am dying to know what you guys think. Have you tried out this company before? And if you haven't, please put it on your bucket list to try because it was such a great experience. Thank you so much, Color My World Dips, for sponsoring today's video. Thank y'all for being here. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.